greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. The hate of men will pass, and dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery, fight for liberty. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Let us fight to free the world.
So, over the last few days, we may have just seen one of the biggest U-turns in gaming history. Probably the biggest one I've heard of since EA abolished the online pass rule, and probably bigger than that as well. Microsoft have completely changed their perspective on both used games and having to connect to your internet 24/7 with your Xbox One. Now, obviously, after the events of E3, the whole thing sort of erupted and everyone was in utter outrage about the fact that PlayStation were going to let you use used games and they were going to let you play offline, whereas Xbox weren't. Now, I said in a video with Tom not too long ago that they really were going to have to launch a counter-attack and really sort something out, because about 96% of people taking polls were saying they were going to buy a PS4. The Xbox One is still more expensive, but with this Switch, it's really made a huge U-turn for the company and leveled the playing field a little bit. Now, a friend of mine said that he had a sort of a little theory that perhaps this whole thing was intentional and some sort of clever marketing scheme. Now, I'm not sure if this is true because I don't really know anything about marketing, so if you do think that's not true, please don't throw a load of abuse at me. I don't know enough about it to say whether it is true or not, make a full opinion, but what I do know is all my friends are talking about the Xbox One for one reason or another. First, it was because they were outraged by the used games thing, and now because they're delighted that they've changed their opinion. So all my friends are talking about the Xbox One. Not many are talking about the PS4. So if they did do it intentionally to get us talking about the console, it certainly has worked in my case. I mean, your friends might be talking about the PS4 a lot more, but in my case, the Xbox One is the hot topic. Now, like I said, it is more expensive and it's less powerful, but I've said before, you buy a console for the games and for what your friends are going to buy as well and what your friends will be playing on. Now, for me, I use both consoles, but I use my Xbox a lot more, and there's certain franchises on Xbox that now they've sort of abolished the used games policy and abolished this and that. I will be more tempted towards the Xbox One now because I know it's more expensive and you can say, oh, the PS4 is more powerful, but it doesn't matter because I just want fun games. I don't care about how powerful it is. You know, since when were graphics the most important thing in gaming? And plus, if I want something that's going to run something at a high power, I'm getting a PC anyway, so that can handle that. I will end up with both consoles, but now I'm shifting back towards the Xbox One. And there's also rumours of them making Xbox Live free as another part of the counter-attack. So it's really hotting up. The race is very interesting right now. But I want to know what you guys think, because I want to see what you think of this whole thing. Has it changed your opinion? Were you going to buy a PS4 now thinking perhaps because of the certain gaming franchises or because of certain features of the Xbox One that's looking more tempting? Or like me, are you probably going to end up with both, but you're just trying to work out what to get first? And also, if you've got any theories behind the whole marketing thing, because what looked like a complete marketing nightmare and catastrophe may have been some sort of subtle plot, let me know. Like I said, this is only a short video because I want to put the idea to you, and I want you guys to get talking and give me your opinions in the comment section below. If you like the video, please click like, subscribe, follow me on Facebook and Twitter. So, have Microsoft got themselves back into the game? I want you guys to let me know what you think. And in the meantime, you guys take care of yourselves, and I will see you very soon.